This is the Dallas Morning News. It's Thursday, March 5th. Starting the day off cloudy and stormy, it should clear a little this afternoon with the sun peeking through on occasion. The high will be 81. Another thunderstorm will roll into the area this evening with a low of 67. It will be rainy with chances of severe weather through the weekend and into the start of next week. Here are today's headlines. Interfaith leaders in the Park Cities are urging residents to fight proposed service reductions by Dallas Area Rapid Transit, saying the cuts could leave workers, low-income worshipers, and people with disabilities without reliable access to jobs, services, and churches. Highland Park and University Park are going forward with May elections to ask voters whether to remain in the public transit system. If voters choose to leave DART, service would end immediately. The group, which includes clergy members from Christ Lutheran Church, First Unitarian Church of Dallas, St. Christopher's Episcopal Church, and University Park United Methodist Church, released a statement saying DART services are vital for congregants who use wheelchairs, workers commuting to jobs in the Park Cities, and residents who do not own cars. They are asking residents to attend the March 5th public meeting hosted by DART and advocate for preserving equitable transit options. The Reverend Daniel Cantor, senior minister and CEO of First Unitarian Church of Dallas, said there is a broad range of people who use DART to get to the Park Cities. Cantor said these sorts of public services should be available to everyone, and privatizing them shifts the shared public responsibility onto those who can least afford it. In other news, President Donald Trump on Wednesday demanded an end to the Republican Senate race in Texas, promising to soon endorse either incumbent Senator John Cornyn or his challenger, Attorney General Ken Paxton. He said the candidate who does not receive his backing should immediately quit the race. Meanwhile, Democrats quickly rallied behind their nominee, State Representative James Tallarico of Austin. The GOP race, however, is far from settled. After being locked in a bitter primary for many months, Cornyn and Paxton now face a May 26th runoff that promises to become an even more expensive and caustic campaign, which Trump said should not happen. The face-off must end for the good of the party and the country, Trump posted on Truth Social. Cornyn held a slim lead over Paxton but lacked the majority to avoid a runoff. Cornyn, swarmed by reporters at the Capitol, would not talk about Trump's post Wednesday. Paxton's campaign did not respond to a request for comment. Next up, the Republican fight for Attorney General heads to a runoff that will test whether Mayes Middleton or Chip Roy can consolidate support from voters who backed their eliminated rivals. The race could also become more volatile as Middleton and Roy now have only one target left: each other. On the Democratic side, the runoff slate remained unsettled. Dallas State Senator Nathan Johnson clinched a spot in the May 26th showdown for the Democratic nomination after falling a few percentage points shy of a majority. Former Galveston Mayor Joe Jaworski and former FBI agent Tony Box were knotted in a narrow race for second place. Middleton had the best showing of the four Republicans who ran to replace Attorney General Ken Paxton, claiming an edge heading into the 12-week rematch. And artificial intelligence is rewriting the rules of getting a first job. A new report from the Federal Reserve Bank of Dallas finds AI is doing two things at once in the labor market. It is squeezing opportunities for young and entry-level workers in fields most exposed to AI, while boosting pay for more experienced employees whose know-how is harder for software to imitate. The data suggests it is getting tougher to land that first job in industries that rely heavily on AI tools, even as those who build experience and the right mix of skills can eventually benefit from higher pay and more resilient careers. That tension is what Laura Ward, president and CEO of Workforce Solutions Greater Dallas, University of North Texas President Harrison Keller, and Ben McGill, UNT's Chief Economic Development Officer and Executive Director of the Texas Talent Accelerator, are all seeing from different vantage points in North Texas. Ward said national researchers have long documented a basic digital skills divide. Many people are comfortable on smartphones, but not with the tools modern jobs rely on, such as email and office software. Thanks for listening. For more on today's stories and the latest breaking news, visit dallasnews.com. And don't forget to check out the Dallas Morning News Rewards Program for our virtual events. For more info on upcoming events, visit rewards.dallasnews.com. Enjoy your day, and I'll be back tomorrow with more from the Dallas Morning News.